Well, Brad Blake, you and I go way, way back with this amazing family that we honour here this weekend for the Krikke Boys Shootout. You were part of the very first thing we ever did with this, with the service for the boys.
Absolutely, yeah. This long time ago now, we drove the tilt tray with a sprint car on the back and led the procession as you did the commentary, and it was only like yesterday really. It's still very raw and emotional.
And I think there's an important message, and I spoke to Ronnie about this too, about just driving carefully on the roads late at night, fatigue and speeding and alcohol and all those sort of things. That was a really powerful message even back then when Daryl and Jason were killed.
Oh, absolutely, and no one knows it more than sort of me and the Krikke family. Back in the days when we used to drive back from Claremont on a Friday night and probably half full of wobbler and having to get up in 2 hours later and go to work on a Saturday morning, and probably no one knows it more than what the Blake family and the Krikke family do know it.
And I mean, even in this day, we all do it. We all drive back from a race meeting late at night, back to Perth or Albany, Narrogin, Collie, wherever you're from. It's that late night driving that can get you.
Absolutely, and we still do it now. Dad's in his 70s, I'm in my 50s, and we still drive. If we race at Albany on a Saturday night, we're back and then washing the car first thing Sunday morning. So I mean, we still do it.
So I guess we just got to take care.
Correct, and if you're tired or whatever, you just need to pull over. You've got to tell yourself, pull over.
Mate, it's incredible to think it's a year and a half since we lost Shane, who was just such a beacon for so many of us, not only in Speedway but in life in general.
Correct, yeah. It's the Krikke family certainly have had their troubles, haven't they? And it's sad, and I mean, all our families have had it, I know, but it's hard to believe that only Johnny and Crackers are still around. And Ryan, of course. It's hard to believe.
Absolutely. Why is this weekend special for you?
Well, special for me is because I've been around a long time, and back in the day there was only the Krikke family and the Blake family that did the hard yards and the long distance and everything else, and I suppose there's a mutual respect of what I've achieved from the Krikkes and what I respect the Krikkes for what they've done, and we don't sort of hang out together or anything like that, but certainly when we are together we're a pretty close-knit mob, and we all know what each other's doing, and it's pretty close.
Absolutely. You raced sprint cars for a brief time in your career?
Yeah, Russell Hall and Des Ferris gave me an opportunity to do a couple of years. We actually won a couple of features at Claremont, and that was an exciting time in my life, but certainly late models took my eye through Alan Nylander, and then I've been very, very fortunate in the last 15 odd years to win a lot of big titles, a lot of big races, and still I get a chubby driving them every weekend. There's nothing like driving a late model.